Hi folks, Wendy here. Today we're going to be doing this look that I've done, and it's using the Lorac Mega palette. That would make a good blooper, wouldn't it? Mega palette. Yes. Some Makeup Revolution products and some Milani products. Yes. So as you can see, my hair's been done now. So I've got false eyelashes on. So this is a look I'm going to do today. So stay with me, and I hope you enjoy my Get Ready With Me. So thanks again. What I'm going to be playing with today is my Lorac palette. So I've moisturised and I've used my Benefit Pore Essential, and the moisturiser I used was the Benefit one because they're my two favourites at the moment. Excuse me. So what I'm going to do now, I've been using this Makeup Revolutions. It's a BB cream foundation, and it is a foundation, but I've been using it a bit like I've got this colour I've got is it's a pink tone, but it's the colour I've got is 02, and I have ordered a dark one, but anyway this one is quite white, well not white but quite light, so I've been using it because it's a BB cream as a bit like a foundation, an undercoat if you get my meaning, and then I use my Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Benefit brightening makeup. So yeah, I mean this one is too white for me to use on my, or it's too light for me to use on my own, so that's why I've ordered a dark one. But as a I do like it underneath because it's just seems to make my skin look a bit more flawless. But anyway, without further ado, so I'm going to put some, and it's quite thick. Can you see it's quite thick? See how light it is? Oh, my eye, I've had such a stressful week, but anyway, that's another story. So I'm just gonna put that, my mirror's just here, so you guys should still be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna add this all over using this stippling brush, this kabuki stippling brush, and welcome to any new subbies that I've got. Hope you enjoy, either if it isn't my beauty videos, or say beauty videos, you know, makeup videos, that you like my crafting videos. So I am loving my hair colour, although it is a little, it's so shiny, it's lovely. It's a little bit dark for me, but that tends to what happen when you instead of what I'm doing at the moment, unfortunately, is because I'm doing it myself, is I'm trying to just do the roots, and then towards the end of it I'm sort of covering the whole thing. So what it tends to do is my sort of roots tend to be a little bit lighter, because my hair is actually it's not just grey, my hair's white normally, even though my eyebrows aren't white. My hair is white, snow white normally, and if you see one of my other later past videos, there's actually a photograph of me, or a video of me and my son, and in that video you can see how white my hair is. So yeah, so my hair is really white, but although it's a nice white, it's not like grey, it really did make me feel washed out sometimes, especially unless I washed it every day, and because otherwise it sort of tended to get that sort of, I don't know, sort of, you know, horrible, not orangey white, but because it was really white. But unless I washed it every day and it looked really, you know, sort of clean all the time, it dulled really quickly. Whereas this is like really shiny, and it looks a bit more healthier for me than, you know, having the white hair. It made me look pasty. Anyway, so plus the fact that my son's friends at school used to make fun of him because my hair was so white, and say to him that I was his grandmother and not his mum because my hair was so white. But I would like to say my hair actually went white, started to go white when I was 21. Actually after I had my first child. So it's all their fault. Yeah, so anyway, I'll blame them. Okay, so that's the Makeup Revolution Ultra Face Base Foundation. Face Base Foundation, that's why I've used it, a bit like a base. But you can, it's a BB cream, so you can use it on its own. Okay, so then, and the nice thing about it is it's, and because I'm putting it on with a stippling brush, it doesn't feel heavy at all. So I can go back and use this. Now this colour is in Ivory, and this is a lot. If you can see, it's a lot more yellowy. So it just gives, you know, and I just put it on with the same stippling brush and just go over. Now, I don't always use that foundation base. I don't always use it. I am today. I think because I want to also try and hide a little bit of these pinky marks that's sort of like around the outside of my head. So just doing it all over, and then just rubbing the remainder down my neck, so it doesn't look like my neck and my face are two different colours. Okay, so there we go. So, and there we go. Okay. So for my eyes, I've got, where is it? The MAC Prep and Prime in the colour light. Was that light? Doesn't say light frost. No, light. In light. I do love MAC products. I do find they are expensive, so what I try and do is once a month I'll treat myself to one. I'm really good to one MAC product, and I did actually have a code that I was able to use just the once for last month to get free postage as well, but the postage is only £2.95, something like that. So yeah, I do like MAC, but like I say, I try and stick to just getting, you know, the odd sort of, you know, thing. So I think the first thing I ever bought was the MAC Painterly, and I wanted that. That's a little, it's a little paint pots that a lot of people use as a eyeshadow base. Excuse me. Excuse me. Now, if I was using the MAC Painterly, I probably wouldn't use that and the Prep and Prime. I would use one or the other, because the MAC Painterly is really good as a base anyway, because of the colours. It's quite pinky, but it's not quite pinky. It's got like a, it's not pinky. It's like a foundation sort of colour, but it's great because the actual Prep and Prime, this one is it's a bit more yellowy compared to the rest of my foundation, but once I put, you know, highlighter on. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows next. This is going to be fun because I don't normally do my eyebrows online, but I'm going to use this really funny little gadget In fact, I'm not going to use that one. I've got another one. Where's my other one? Oh no. Oh yeah, there's my other one. Now I got these. This is a magical makeup line for a natural eyebrow. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. I have got this one, but this one's I got these from Amazon. This one's like a, you know, they wash, and this one's a bit stiffer. But this one's got, I find it harder to use this one because the point's a bit, doesn't quite fit my eyebrow shape, whereas this one, what I tend to do is I tend to find my position. So there's a line there, so I match it up with the corner of my eyelid. I do that bit and then I move it round to then, and that seems to work better for me than the other one, because the other one sort of tends to go, although it's already got the point there, it seems to go on, but it's a totally different shape to the eyebrows I've got, or the eyebrows that I've got there at the moment, because I do shape them myself on, and like I say, I'm not very good at getting the right shape, and my eyebrows are particularly pathetic. I've got, they sort of like go from there and they end sort of there and sort of there. But anyway, so I'm going to use, I've got my new, it's the Makeup Revolution, which you guys know I love, and it's the Bulletproof palette, fair to medium, and it's the eyebrow kit. It's quite big, so what you've got is you've got the highlighter, a concealer for you know, to tidy up any lines, and then you've got two wax, and then 4 different colours. So you've got the darker wax and a lighter wax. What I tend to do is start with the lighter colours first, and then if I need to, towards the end, I'll use the darker one. So this will be fun. Let's see how this turns out. Now obviously my hair's been coloured now, so it's a little bit darker than it was before, so this should be fun. It comes with a little pair of eyebrow tweezers, a little brush like that, and then a little angled brush. I use the angled one, and it also comes with a little pencil, but I don't tend to use the pencil because just doesn't work for me. So anyway, so make sure that it's clean, because obviously you don't want to put it on there. So what I'm going to do, there's a line which goes down, so I'm just going to match that up with the corner of my pupil, okay, there, the dot bit, the pupil, and make sure it's this side sort of goes pretty much in line. There's little marks there, pretty much in line with my nose there, okay. So I'm going to start off with the lighter colour, and I'm just going to fill in using this palette, just fill in at the front. So, and I tend to go in between sort of like you know, the shadow, the wax, the shadow, the wax, and then as I move along I'll go a bit darker. Okay, I hope you guys can see what I'm doing, because obviously, you know, I want these to look sort of fairly natural. Now where that line is, I normally stop, okay, so I'm just going to go back in. And the good thing about I don't have to worry about you know, going out the line. Right, okay, so I'm going to stop. So as you can see, I'm going to stop where that line is there, take that off. I mean, that looks pretty odd because it's just going like, but what I'll do now is where that one's curved there, I put the curve there, okay, to follow my natural line of my eyes, okay, and again I'll match that line up, that line there, with the corner of my pupil, okay, and then I'll go back and add and it sort of curves round. And just make sure you're holding the you know, the stent sort of fairly close to your skin, because last thing you want to do is for the brush to go underneath. There we go. And there we go. And then, because that bit there is quite rounded, what I then do is I'll just go and take the angled and just sort of sharpen that end a little bit. Okay, and then all I do is I'll just wipe that off, turn it round to face the other way, do the same thing. Okay, match the A there and the B to my pupil, and then go in and just do exactly the same thing. And the brilliant thing is, whereas before it used to take me forever to do my eyebrows, and I could never get them the same. Not that they're, you know, they have to be exactly the same, but you know, we do want them to look, you know, slightly matching, don't we? You know. But I would forever get one I was happy with, and then the other one I wasn't happy with. So yeah. So like I said, I was just okay, so stop there. I mean, my eyebrows always look, until I put makeup on, they always look a bit anyway. And then if, you know, it's too much of a, I just smooth the edges off, and then I'm just gonna do the same thing, move that angle so it goes down a bit more, and then and then again just fill in. Oops, like so. And then, like I say, just that was just wrong. I mean, even then, now I still see that one's lower than that one. There we go. That's a bit better. So. And then if I just need to, the thing is, I don't then end up with huge, great big eyebrows, you know, because, and then I'll just go back, and if I need to, and just tidy up with the concealer. I mean, you know, I'm not expecting it to be absolutely, and it shouldn't be, to be honest, because if it does, it just looks unnatural. You know, you want your eyebrows to look as natural as possible. Okay. So yeah. So hopefully. So there we go. And then what I do is I will go in. Oh, I don't know what just dropped on the floor, but I dropped something. Sorry, I'm just trying to find my. I will go in with a. Oh, okay. I was looking for you know, one of those eyebrow brush things, but it's not there. But I can do that after. So anyway, so that's my eyebrows done. And this is actually new, this Makeup Revolution, and they do it in fair to medium, medium to dark, and they do it in 3 colours: fair to medium, medium to dark, and dark to darkest possibly. I'll have to check, but anyway, so that's really good. So right, so now I'm going to start working on my eyes. So we've got the beautiful Lorac Mega palette. Okay, so I think the colours I'm going to be using are these the mulberry, the orchid, the wisteria, and possibly the Marriott, which is so those are the ones I'm going to be using, methinks, but that could change. Okay, so to start off with, I'm going to put some, using the cream there, and I'm just going to use that all over my eye. And this is a blender brush. It's a 217, but I don't know 217 from what company. I bought them online, but I can't remember. So me telling you what number it is a bit immaterial, really. So anyway, so this is cream from the Lorac Mega palette. Love this palette. So, and I'm sorry if you can hear cars going past, but it's been so hot here at the moment, and I would be melting if I had my windows closed like my necklace. My bling. Yes, so anyway, so I'm going to, for my transition, I'm actually going to use the Wisteria, which is that one there. Wisteria. So I'm going to use the same brush. No, not yeah, is it Wisteria? Yes, I'm going to use Wisteria. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to use the orchid. I'm going to use the orchid, which is there, that one there. So I'm going to put that on. And I'm going to use this as my transition. Now I haven't used, sometimes I'll use like, I don't know, like a fawn colour as a transition, but because the colours I'm going to use, I want to have this as my transition, so I'm just adding this to my brow, okay, and that was all orchid. Unfortunately, although I live in a village, I live on quite a main road in the village. So I'm used to it, doesn't bother me, but I forget that the cars are there. But unfortunately, especially if it's busy, you know, it's not what I could do about it. If I closed the windows, I'd have to have the fan on, and so it's like, you know, I might as well just. So I'm just adding this orchid colour to my brow for my transition. And then just blending it up just a little bit, not too much. And then I'm going to use a different blending brush, and then I'm going to use the Wisteria. Just brush off the excess. I'm going to also put that by my crease line, but not up as high onto my brow as I did the orchid colour, or orchid. Orchid. Orchid? Orchid. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just adding that. No, it's not orchid, is it? It's because that's orchard, orchard, orchid. Orchid is the flower, and orchard, orchid, orchid. Oh, who cares? Anyway, so I'm just adding this just below where my transition ends, and then just going to bring it out a little bit by my outer V, just a little bit. Okay, like so. Now I picked this colour today because I thought it would go nice with my hair colour, you know, and you can just build it up to however dark or how intense, same word, just different way of saying it, that you want it to be. And then I'm just going to take the same brush that I used the orchid on, and I'm just going to blend that out a bit. Just blend it, get rid of any lines that are there. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to take, this is a Makeup Revolution E102 brush, angle brush, fluffy angle brush, and I'm going to take the Merlot, no, the Mulberry, I think, which is that one. Yes, that one there. I'm going to take that one, and again I'm going to add that also to just to my crease. So I've now just blending in 3 different colours, but this one, this is Mulberry, is it's quite sort of like a burgundy colour, so I'm just adding that to my crease line. Okay, and the same on the other side. And just keep going. And again, just bring it out slightly. Now, I do have to be careful when I'm using these sorts of colours, because they can make me look like I've either got a black eye or I'm very tired. So, but I do like the mix of the colours. So I'm just adding that to, like I said, my crease line. And then just blend it out a little bit. Okay, so there we go. So now I'm going to go back to the brush that I used the Mulberry on, wherever I put it. Yeah. No, the wisteria, I should say. And just again, and then just blend that out again. Again, just getting rid of any harsh lines. And then what I'm going to do is, for my highlight, I'm going to use the cream colour again. I'm just going to add a bit for my highlight. And this is a Urban Decay Naked 3 brush. It's got a nice fluffy end and that flat end, so I'm just going to use the fluffy end, and I'm just going to add that highlight just on underneath that arch of my over there. Okay, there we go. Now, for my lids, I'm going to use, I think, this Younic. I've not really used it before. Oh, before I do that, before I forget, shush Amber. Sorry, it's because my dog can hear people walking past. I'm just going to take the Merlot and I'm just going to add it to the underneath of my lower lash, and just just finely, and this is using the Merlot, just add, and it sort of joins up with and when you're adding eyeshadow, you don't really want to go sort of past your own sort of eye, so if you do bring it down too far, don't worry about it. You just take a wet wipe and just wipe it off. Not a problem. You know, sometimes I do go too far. I'm not very good at doing the natural eyeshadow look, unfortunately. I do try, but I like to look like I've got eyeshadow on. Okay, so then I'm just going to take the other end of the Urban Decay brush, and I'm going to go in with the wisteria and just blend that out very slightly underneath, just to make sure there's no harsh line. Okay, so just blend that out. And I do hope you can see what I'm doing, so I'm trying not to do it by looking in the camera. Okay, so now I've done that. So like I said, I'm going to use, this is from Younic, and it's a mineral pigment. And I'm going to, actually it's this one I'm going to use, and the colour I'm going to use is called Sexy. Now, if I'm using a pigment, a mineral eyeshadow, I will use a liquid primer and just pat it on my lid, because if I don't, it doesn't tend to show up. Shush, Amber. I've just got a little, this is a Makeup Revolution, and it's the E101 brush. Okay, so and I put some of the liquid into this little dish, and I'm going to add it to my eye. The reason why I put it in the little dish, because if I added it directly, it's watery, so if I added it directly, well, it's because it's so really watery, I wouldn't be able to. It just wouldn't go. It's just too watery. So I just add a little bit to the dish, and then do one eye at a time with this colour. Put it into the lid. Okay, so you add some to the lid, and then I'm just going to pat the colour on top of where I've just added the fixer, and I'm just going to keep adding until I'm happy. And this is quite shimmery, this one. And the colour is sort of, it says it's sexy, but it's like a real pale sort of salmony pinky sort of colour. So it's quite quite glittery. Now if you didn't use this primer stuff, you can use one of the NYX Milk eyeshadow pencil. You can use that, which will also make it really intense as well. But I'm just using this today. So just keep adding it until you're happy. And I'm going to do the same for my other eye. So just add the primer. And then again, just keep adding the colour. And if you want, you know, to make it more intense, just keep adding the colour. Now you can add these without using a primer, like I said, but for me, they tend to not stay on as long if I just use them. I think you have to have some sort of like wet or creamy eyeshadow base there first. And this is, it's got quite of a, it's like a, although it's got like a pink look to it in the thing, it's got gold undertones to it. Okay, so if I show you, I don't know if you can see, it's got like gold undertones. Okay, so that's what I'm going to sort of done for my eyes. And that one's, this little pot is a Moonstruck Mineral Pigment, and it's in the colour Sexy by Younic. And I get my Younic products from a lady called Gemma Laidlaw on Facebook. Yes, and I also got my Younic mascara from her as well. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some eyeliner to my lower lash line. So I'm just looking for my eyeliner. Where are you? How can I lose eyeliner? I had it all out ready. Oh, that's because I was looking for a pencil, and this is the Makeup Revolution black eyeliner, or the Kohl pencil, and it's like, it's really funky. It's got this little ribbon on the end of it, and it's sort of like, it's pointed. So I'm going to add that. Now I'm going to add this to my lower lash line, and then I'm going to do what's called, it's called rimming. Okay, I'm going to tight line underneath so I'm adding this to the inside of my lower lash line, and I'm also going to add this to my, and tight line it to the underneath. Now this is another good tip if you've got hooded brows, because to do tight lining underneath your eye, oh god, because it means that you end up with not losing as much eyeshadow space. Oh, look what I've done. Look, I put a black mark there. That's because I'm talking, trying to do this at the same time. Okay. So I just need to sort that out. Oh man. I just love it when you do that. See if I can cover it. See, that's what happens when you don't concentrate. There we go. So there, that'll do. Okay, so yes, like I said. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to use a very thin, there it is, this is the Makeup Revolution E104 brush, right, it's an angle brush, and I'm going to use some black from the Lorac palette, and I'm going to use the colour black, okay, which is there. I'm just going to add that to my lower lash line to seal the eyeliner that I've just put on. Now the reason why I do that, because if I don't, I have quite watery eyes, and if I don't, within what, 2 minutes my Kohl pencils is off my eyes basically. So this, in doing this, it also adds just a bit of the black to the ends of my lashes. So I hope you can see. Okay. And then I'm going to now do my now this is the Maybelline Liquid Lasting Drama Gel Eyeliner. Okay, and I'm going to use this eyeliner brush, which is sort of at an angle, and I only use gel liner on my top lashes, okay, top my brow, and I try and, I'm no good at doing a flick, let's just get that out there right now. I can't do a flick to save my life. So, oh, that's a big clump. No, that's not going to be very good, is it? So I'm just adding this to as close to my lashes ends as possible. Sorry about that, that was my beautiful son. He's just been out for a meal with his girlfriend. Right, what was I doing? I was putting on my gel liner, and I've lost my gel liner. But that's okay, because I actually have lots of them. Which I can't find right now. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I've just done this side, and I'm just going to pull that out a little bit. Like I say, I don't do big, huge winged because they never show up. So I just do a little one. Okay. So I'm going to go and add it. I'm always cack-handed as well, doing it with this hand. Good job. It's I bet you he phones me back again in a minute anyway. He's just started a new job. So didn't put enough of that on. I do prefer a gel liner, and I do prefer a wet liner. I'm just not very good at adding them. Okay, so now I'm going to try and do this so it matches my other eye, which I always fail miserably at anyway. Oh, it's not too bad. Oh, bright eyes. I'm just singing Watership Down. Okay, so now I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Amazing Lengths Mascara. I've not used this one before. So I'm going to and I did buy a heated curler because mine never curled for me, and I don't even think that works either. I just don't seem to be able to curl my lashes. But anyway, I'm going to add some false ones today. Some beautiful false lashes. And I'm going to use Red Cherry, which are my favourite. They are not synthetic, they are human hair. And I love them. They're really nice. I love the natural look of them. And they always tend to fit my eyes better. Fit my the width of my eye. Normally see, look, I've just noticed, see, that one goes, that line there flicks up that way a little bit, and that one goes out that way. I do it all the time. Can never get it right. Never get it right. But I'm not going to fix it at the moment, because if I try and fix it at the moment, I'll end up messing it up. Okay, oh, so I'm just going to add a little bit to the bottom lashes. Don't we all make funny faces when we add mascara? Beautiful, lovely, happy with that. Okay, and then just to finish off, I'm going to let that dry first. I'm so annoyed about that. Oh. Never mind. Now, my lashes. I'm going to add some lashes. Now, I use one of these funky eyelash placers because I can never, because I've got long nails, put them on. So I just place the eyelash in there, and then that way I can just add the glue to the back. And and the good thing about it is I don't have to hold it shut. It stays shut on its own. I can wave it around. I just add the glue to the underneath. which is really cool. Oops. And then let it dry a little bit, let it until it's tacky anyway. Just make sure that you're putting it on the right eye, so the shortest end of the eyelash goes on the inside and the longest. There goes a farting motorbike. Yes, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, that was my dinner. Oh, didn't go down very well. Yes, thinnest on the inside, longest part of the lash on the outside of the eye. So don't put it on straight away, you have to wait till it's tacky. If you put it on straight away, it won't stay on the eye, but it will just ping back off. And then you end up getting eyelash glue all over yourself. And what you want to do is put the eyelashes as close to your, or on the ends of your normal eyelashes as possible. Okay, I'm just going to, okay, so like I said, I'm just going to, so start, and I will put that end down first, and then let go, and then I just use the end of this guard just to push this side. I normally use the end of my tweezers, but I can't find them. There we go. So I'm just pushing that down. Making sure they're on. And there we go. That's that one done. Okay, so I just add the second one. Tacky. And I use the Lash Fix eyelash and body adhesive. I find this one, my eyelashes don't come off with this one. Don't stick in my lips together. And I've got, on my nose, I've got, I don't know if any of you guys suffer from rosacea or rosacea on my eye, but I get it on my nose. Okay, so hopefully that is tacky now. So again, make sure I got them the right way. I start with the longest, put that side down first, and then just carry on through to the other end, let go, and then just push it down. Okay, so there we go, that's my eyelashes on. So now I'm going to add some foundation and some lipstick and then finish off. Okay, so I'm going to use the Bahama from the Balm, just for a little bit of a contouring colour. So that's the colour there. So I'm going to use a bit of that, and I'm going to use an fluffy angled brush, and this is Makeup Revolution F105 brush, and I'm just going to pop in my cheeks. And what you want to do is, if you're adding doing some like contouring, don't bring it out any further than the corner of your eye there, because you're not, unless you can give yourself like a false cheek, as it were, but I don't want my cheeks as fat enough as it is. or a false, like a false apple. So I'm just going to add this. And I like this colour because it's not it's not yellowy, it's just a nice subtle contouring colour. And now I'm just going to softly blend that up. I'm going to blend it up, don't blend it down, blend it up. I don't really think there's I'm ever going to, you know, have a face that looks like, you know, Kim Kardashian. So I'm just adding just a little bit up here. Not too much because I'm not going for a great, you know, like I said, it would just look really odd on me. So, doing the old big contouring thing. You know, that was, I do use deeper colours. Okay, so there we go. And I'm going to use the light to medium protection palette from Makeup Revolution, and this is also a contouring palette. Okay, and I'm just going to use a little, just a touch of that colour there. This one's in light to medium, and I'm just going to add it to that the sort of like the end nearer my hairline, and then just blend it down and blend it up. Okay. I mean, I could use that on its own. Without using the Bahama, but I like the colour of the Bahama underneath, so I'm just doubling up a little bit on this. Okay, oop. And again, just a little bit of this, just around my hairline. Make sure I use a big fluffy brush just to blend it in. Like I said, I'm not going for and then just blend that out. I don't tend to add it under my jawline like some folks do. I've got it all in my hair. I'll tell you what, I knew I shouldn't have started this filming tonight. I've had phone calls, farting motorbikes, barking dogs. Okay, so now I've got Makeup Revolution blusher stick, and this is a solid, and this is in the colour, it's called the One Stick. What's the name of the colour? No. Come on. Oh, I don't know. It's this colour. Okay, I will put the name of it down below. Alright. So, I know I wasn't too keen on using these blush sticks, but I actually quite like them. So I'm just going to add it, like so, and then they blend out really nicely, and I didn't think they would, but they do. Right, I'm just using my fingers, so you don't use a brush, just use your fingers, and they blend out quite nice. So I'll just make sure I do the same this side. So, okay, I don't know what it is. I must have a stronger eye on this side than I do this side, because whenever I put anything on, it always looks like I put more on this side than I have on this side. Right, now the second colour I'm going to use is this is a highlighter, and this again has got no name on it, so I will put the colour down below. And again, it's a blush stick from Makeup Revolution, and I'm just going to add that to the tops of where I've added that blusher. And this is just a really nice highlighted blusher, and I really like it. I really like that. Oh, itchy eye. Okay. So now for lipstick, I'm going to use a Bourjois Contour lip brush. Now I'm going to do a little trick, okay? And what you do, you should have a sharper pencil than what I've got. Where you've got the Cupid's bow there, which is this top bit of each lip, if you go from here, draw across down, start at the top there, so you're actually drawing across like so, okay? And then just draw there, okay? And then all you do is fill in, and it just helps to get the it neater on that corner by the Cupid's bow, to get that that arch neater, okay? And then you can just fill in. Okay, so, and then I'm going to use, this is a Milani, and it's in the colour 09, which is Pink Frost, and it's really lovely shimmery pink. Okay, so I'm going to add that. Okay, I love, it's my favourite. My absolute favourite lips, one of my favourites at the moment. My other one's a shocking pink. And then to go over the top, I'm using the 03 lip gloss from Milani, and it's in the colour Luminous. Again, this is beautiful frosted sort of. I don't know, it's sort of got pink and gold in it. So I'm just adding this to. And I actually do like, I know some guys don't like a glossy lip, but I like glossy lips. I think glossy lips look very feminine. But yes, so there we go. Okay. So there we go, folks. That's my look for today. I hope you like it. I like how it's turned out. And yeah, I'm happy and so pleased I've coloured my hair, so it's nice and shiny now. Yeah, so I will see you guys again soon, and have a good day. Thanks a lot. Bye. Right, so I'm just going to use some sheer cover powder just to set, before I put my I'm not going to add it to where I'm putting my blusher because I'm alright there, and I'm just going to add a little bit to up here, the tops of my cheek. On the, oh, see, that's what happens when you don't shake off the excess from your brush.